Utah is a shall-issue state when it comes to concealed carry permits. This means that if you meet the legal requirements, the state must issue you a permit. This is a strong affirmation of the Second Amendment rights of Utah residents. However, with rights come responsibilities. It's crucial to understand the state's gun laws to exercise your rights safely and legally. The Bureau of Criminal Identification, or BCI, plays a key role in Utah's gun laws. They handle the concealed carry permitting process, including background checks. Understanding the law is paramount, especially when it comes to firearms. Ignorance is never a defense. Utah's laws are designed to respect the rights of gun owners while ensuring public safety. Whether you are a longtime gun owner or considering becoming one, familiarizing yourself with Utah's gun laws is not just advisable, it's essential. Remember, this information is for informational purposes only and not legal advice. Always consult with legal professionals for advice tailored to your specific situation. In Utah, you generally don't need a permit to purchase a firearm. There's also no state requirement for universal background checks on private gun sales. However, Salt Lake County has its own policy requiring background checks for all firearm transactions, including those at gun shows. This highlights the importance of checking local ordinances alongside state laws. Recent legislation has also impacted Utah's gun laws. Senate Bill 115, passed in 2021, allows individuals 21 years or older to carry a concealed firearm without a permit, subject to certain restrictions and locations. House Bill 60, passed in the same year, declared Utah a Second Amendment sanctuary state, limiting the enforcement of federal gun laws deemed to infringe on the Second Amendment. These changes reflect the ongoing debate surrounding gun control in the United States. Utah law allows the use of force to defend your property. However, this is subject to strict conditions. The force used must be reasonable and necessary to prevent a crime such as theft, vandalism, or unlawful entry. Deadly force is rarely justified in property defense situations. For instance, using deadly force to stop someone from stealing a garden hose would likely be considered excessive. When it comes to defending yourself or others, Utah's Castle Doctrine comes into play. This doctrine removes the duty to retreat before using deadly force if you are lawfully present in your home or vehicle and reasonably believe you are in imminent danger of death or serious bodily injury. However, this doesn't give you a free pass to use deadly force indiscriminately. The threat must be real, immediate, and the amount of force used must be proportional to the threat. Your actions will be judged based on what a reasonable person would do under similar circumstances. Owning a firearm is a significant responsibility. It requires a commitment to safety, training, and a thorough understanding of the law. Utah strongly encourages firearms training, and for good reason. Proper training teaches you how to handle firearms safely, store them securely, and use them responsibly. Knowing how and when to use a firearm is just as important as knowing how to shoot. Safe handling practices are crucial to prevent accidents. Always treat a firearm as if it were loaded, even if you're sure it's not. Keep your finger off the trigger until you are ready to shoot, and never point a firearm at anything you are not willing to destroy. Remember, gun ownership is not just a right, it's a responsibility. If you have any doubts or questions about Utah's gun laws or self-defense, consult with a qualified attorney. They can provide expert legal advice tailored to your specific situation.